Now let's discuss customer lifetime value. By customer lifetime value, in other words, LTV, we mean the metric that tells you how much money a customer generates for your company during his entire time as a paying customer. Usually, the longer a customer continues to purchase from you, the greater the lifetime value becomes, the greater value he generates for you. And let's look how we actually can calculate that. So to calculate the LTV, we actually have four main components. So we need to look at the number of products he buys from us during the month, the price of the product, how many months he buys from us the product, and the gross margin we've got on every purchase. So for example, if he's buying 2 products per month, every product costs $20 and he will stay with us for 3 months, we have 25% gross margin, the LTV will be 30. We get it simply by multiplying 2 by 20, which is 40, by 3 it's 120, and then 1/4 of that is exactly 30. In other words, during 3 months of the customer using our product, he generates for us a total gross margin of $30. Now, the fact that we've got 4 main drivers of LTV means that we have different ways to increase the lifetime value. And the general approach will be like this. Let's imagine we've got the starting point, so the lifetime value of $30 that we have just calculated, and we can double the lifetime value from 30 to 60 by first of all convincing him to buy more products, so from 2 to 4. Another way to achieve the very same results is not play with the number of products per month, but increase the price from 20 to 40. You can obviously also play with the length of his relationship with you. So if you convince him to stay not for 3 months, but for 6 months, we get the $60 of lifetime value without moving other parameters. And finally, we can play with the gross margin. So if we have a bigger gross margin without playing with the price, so for example, we found a better, cheaper supplier, the lifetime value of the customer also doubles. Now, if we combine all the improvements on each and every driver, we actually get much bigger lifetime value. So this is 480 instead of 30, and this is due to the fact that we have convinced the customer to buy 4 products instead of 2. The price is double, it's 40, and then he uses the product not for 3 months, but for 6 months. And also the gross margin, it's not 25, but 50%. We'll discuss actually how this can be achieved later on. But before we move to examples and the framework for increasing the lifetime value, one last remark. You may come across different names for the customer lifetime value. So LTV is one of them, but CLV or CLTV also are being used by many companies. So that's in short, and now let's see how we can actually increase the lifetime value of the customer. We'll start with some examples, and later on we will look at the general framework coming out of those examples.